I was watching the NBA Summer League today, and the topic moved to post players shooting free throws. And Greg Anthony said that a free throw is an unnatural shot for a post player because post players shoot with their backs to the basket. Now, I don't agree with this. I believe that post players actually look at the basket when they shoot. And I also don't agree necessarily that there's anything preventing a taller player from shooting free throws well. But I do think that Anthony has a point that we need to consider. First, I think the biggest way to refute the idea that taller players can't shoot free throws well, or there's something physically that doesn't allow them to shoot well, is simply to point to Dirk Nowitzki, Larry Bird, Kevin Durant, etc. They're all amazing shooters. They're all very tall. So I don't think height is what prohibits a player from shooting the ball well, especially from the free throw line. Because Andre Drummond was mentioned in the telecast, I looked it up. According to their pre-draft measurements at the NBA Combine, Andre Drummond is 3/4 of an inch taller than Kevin Durant. So if Kevin Durant can capably shoot free throws, to me there's nothing physically, at least based on height, preventing somebody such as Andre Drummond, who's only 3/4 of an inch taller, from shooting free throws well as well. So first, I don't agree that height should be the limiting factor. However, back to Anthony's point about how it's an unnatural shot, I think that would, if true, it says something about the development of post players and how we treat them as young players. One of the things that's been talked about a lot when discussing Dirk Nowitzki's development is how he, learned to shoot. He played all over the court. He played different positions. He wasn't pigeonholed and put close to the basket where all he did was shoot layups essentially. He was challenged to shoot all different shots. Consequently, he's a great shooter now. And so I think if that is a factor, that it's an unnatural shot, I would say that says something about the way the players were developed and how they were used as youth players. And so consequently, as coaches, we need to make sure that players are used in a multitude of roles so they have opportunities to shoot and they're not just making layups or shooting, off back to the basket post moves.